Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. Today's video we are headed to two different Goodwills to see what we can find. I hope you enjoy coming along thrifting with me. Let's jump right in. Like I mentioned in the intro, we're gonna go to two different Goodwills today. I thought we could just do like a good old-fashioned kind of vlog style thrift with me video. So I thought we would just go on a little thrifting adventure. So hopefully you enjoy coming along with me. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Liz. I share all things thrifting, affordable home decor here on this channel. I love living intentionally, and I just don't think you need to spend a ton of money to create a beautiful home. So if that is content you enjoy watching on YouTube, I hope you would consider subscribing and joining this community. Introduce yourself in the comments. Everyone is so lovely down there, and I love chatting with you all. I love all of your ideas. I wish I could see in each of your homes because I bet you have the best decor. But yeah, let's head to the thrift store now. Like I said, I'm going to try and do this vlog style. I'm hoping that the Goodwills aren't so busy today and we're able to kind of just like in the moment, I can share what they have and it feels more like we're thrifting together. So hopefully we can do that. Let's go see what the first Goodwill has. Headed off to the very first Goodwill and was so excited to see that everything that had a blue sticker was marked 75% off. And I instantly saw these beautiful cups and I just loved the color variation of the stone. They were so beautiful and could be used in so many different ways. I think sometimes it's easy to just see something for what it is, but if you kind of think a little bit outside of the box, you can create a candle, you can use it as like a little planter, you can use it to hold matches and put like a match striker on the bottom. I mean, so many different ways to use things. So I just loved them. But over here in the planter section, I didn't see too much. I did see this beautiful vase that looked vintage to me. I love anything that has that kind of crystal look right now. It's something that I am really drawn to. And then mugs, so many mugs. I will say that Value Village, which is the store that I usually go to, which, spoiler alert, I will be going there at the end of the video. I just can't stay away. Their pricing is so much more expensive. So it's nice to see Goodwill pricing like 99 cents. It is more of a hunt, but I do enjoy it. This store was not in the best shape. As you can see, caution tape everywhere, so it's a little hard to get around, but I did find this beautiful, is this like a gravy dish? I'm assuming you could also probably serve soup in it. It was so beautiful, priced at $14.99. And then I just love to look through the glass vases. I'm really into adding lots of vases. Okay, first Goodwill was a bust. Did not find anything in there. Let's head to the second and see what we can find. I felt very hopeful walking into this Goodwill, and this is a very realistic thrift with me. I know sometimes, you know, even me, I watch these online creators that share thrifting content. It's one of my favorite things to watch, and it can be easy to think that every single time we go thrifting there's all these beautiful things, but it really is the hunt, and that's part of the joy. I also get asked that all the time, is why not just buy things brand new, or you can find that in the stores, but that's not what this is about. It's so much more about just the journey of finding those perfect pieces that feel one of a kind and special, and sometimes that takes time. And I think that that's also something really good to learn, especially in this kind of quick, I want it now, I'm gonna get it now kind of day and age. It's nice to have the joy of the slow process of finding these perfect pieces and bringing them into your home. I really loved that black lamp. Had that have been brass, I 100% would have bought it for my secretary's desk. Okay, that Goodwill was also a bit of a bust. I did find one thing and it was 75% off. So I paid $1.25 for this sweet little waffle maker, and I've actually been on the hunt. And I think they sell these at Target for like 10 bucks brand new, but when you convert American to Canadian dollars, it's actually a lot more. So to get this for $1.25 was a steal of a deal. And I would love to collect all of the different ones that they have. I know they have like a Valentine's Day one. Fun way to create joy around different seasons. So I am excited. I'm gonna give that a good clean, and we're gonna use it even throughout the winter. So looking forward to making waffles now, but I'm actually gonna head to, I think, one more store. It's in this area. I'm hopeful that we can find a couple more good things, and this is just a realistic thrift with me. Sometimes I get lucky and find gems, and sometimes I don't. I am very excited about that waffle maker, but I would love to find a couple more things, see what we can find. I had never been to this thrift store before, and I was so excited to look around and look at this beautiful lamp. $10. The pricing here was phenomenal. $10 for that lamp and shade, a little bit of paint, baking soda. I mean, even the existing color could work beautifully in a home. So many gorgeous, unique pieces here. And again, the pricing, I was just so impressed. And it was clean and well laid out. So I love that. So this is also like a little tip is sometimes, especially people that enjoy thrifting, we can go to the same stores over and over again. And sometimes we miss out opportunities to check out different stores, different areas, and you can really find some unique things. So I'm going to go back to this store kind of fresh and really go aisle by aisle, rack by rack, because I was really, really impressed with both the items, the cleanliness, and the pricing too. Quickly just went into this new to me thrift store. It's called Mission Thrift Store. It was beautiful, so beautiful, and all I got was an alarm clock though. I picked up this Amazon Basics alarm clock. It was $4. If you watched a previous video, I said that my husband wanted me to grab an alarm clock when I was thrifting, and then my son saw it and was like, I need an alarm clock. So when I saw that one, it's in perfect condition, I thought I'm gonna get it and support this beautiful store. I cannot. It was like playing the most beautiful music, worship music. It was just such an experience. And yeah, I wish I found more. It was very busy, so it was hard for me to get footage because I try not to put people in my videos because, just for privacy reasons and to be mindful of other people. So it was just such a lovely store. So that just put me in such a great mood. But now I'm gonna head off to my last store of the day, and we're gonna see what we can find there. But I would love to come back here and like really take my time and go like aisle by aisle, go through the clothes. Like it just is a really well organized store, very clean. So if you are, I don't even know if this is like a known store, Mission Thrift Store. Is this something that I've just been under a bus and not known about? But such a beautiful store. I stopped off at one more stop, my favorite store, Value Village, grabbed myself a Starbucks medicine ball. I'm fighting off a little cold, and that always does the trick, but I wanted to go through and see if they had anything for Valentine's Day. I love adding seasonal decor to our home. I find it's just so fun and such an easy way to bring a little bit of joy into your home. And I thought that this wreath was really pretty, and I was just showing you, sometimes if we look at something right away, we're like, oh, okay, that's too much or not my style. But all you would have had to do is really take off some of those things on the wreath and it would just be a nice plain heart wreath. I think leaned up on a mantle or an entryway, it could just be a really sweet little kind of nod to a Valentine's Day. Just looking through the mugs, I definitely love to collect mugs and I like to have one for every season, and I realized I don't have one for Valentine's Day, so I was just seeing if I found anything that I loved. Through the baskets, I thought that black one just felt so modern. I loved the shape of it, and again, kind of that blend of vintage and modern. It was priced really well too, so just showing you some of the different options, baskets, organization. Such a great thing to thrift. Over in the planter section, nothing really stood out to me with the exception of this one. Something about it just felt so pretty and unique. I loved the shape of it. And over in the glassware, I thought that this was really pretty with the tulips, something perfect for spring. Again, I love to just kind of add those little touches. It doesn't have to be overwhelming, but I think that if you do it really simply, it just, like I said, it creates just a little burst of joy in your home. And over in the frame section, I did find this beautiful frame, which I, spoiler alert, take home. I loved it. I loved kind of the color of it. I felt like it would work really pretty in our space, especially I was thinking in the kitchen. And then just going through the frames, so many unique ones. I just love going through and seeing what I can find. Over in the artwork section, they had so much on this particular day. I loved this beautiful timber frame with the deep mat. You could just change out the picture that was in there for a print off of Etsy or a free Google image. I also really loved this ornate style frame. It needed a little bit of TLC, but was just so beautiful, and with a little rub and buff or even as is, I think could work so gorgeous. Another great mirror option. I loved the beaded detail on that circle frame. It was painted green, which I actually didn't mind, but you could also, again, add rub and buff to give it more of like a brass look. You could do a mix of like black, even adding a little antique stain. I mean, so many ways to take something from the thrift store and just give it new life. I thought that these glasses were beautiful. They were very heavy duty. I love to look through like the regular things, like those things that, you know, you just run to Amazon or run to Walmart to buy. I'm trying to kind of slowly swap out my less expensive items for things that I thrift that are of just better quality. That's one of the things I really want to focus on this year. Also, like refreshing our spaces and decorating with more intention. I want to also make those swaps to just things that feel better quality. These vintage glasses were beautiful and priced a little expensive, but I think if you are someone who collects them, this would be something so, so gorgeous to add to your collection. And then I found this Starbucks mug and I had to just share that. Let me know in the comments. I am the mom that brings a mug, like my mug for my morning coffee, that comes with me in the car to school drop off. So I just was wondering, are you also someone that lives on the edge like I am? So when I saw that, it made me chuckle because I have purchased those types of mugs in the past, but I just never end up using them. There's something about a good old-fashioned mug that just makes your coffee taste so much better. I found that Valentine's Day waffle maker and I considered it, but it was priced at, I think it was like $5.99, and of course I didn't have 75% off like the other store. What I ended up taking home from Value Village is this beautiful set of coasters. I found these coasters for $2.99. I also had my 20% off coupon, so I did save additional money. But I thought that they were just so beautiful, practical, and add a little bit of elegance here to our coffee table styling. Also found this gorgeous brass pillar candle holder. I think I have one other one, but I don't have a collection of these bigger ones. I have a lot of tapered candle holders, but I thought this one was just so beautiful, very heavy. I'm happy to have this in my collection. And then I also took home this beautiful picture frame. I haven't decided quite how I'm going to use it, but I just really did love kind of the deeper color of it. And it almost had this industrial feel, yet it feels vintage. So I think with a beautiful printed piece of art, I could make this look quite beautiful. So I'm happy to have this. That was all that I found at Value Village. So again, a very realistic thrift with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to share it because, like I said earlier, sometimes it's easy to see all of these things and think, oh my goodness, my thrift stores are not good. Here is an example. I went to, I think, 4 different thrift stores and I didn't really bring home a ton. So hopefully you enjoyed spending this time with me. I am so grateful for every single one of you and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.